Hello everybody, welcome to the UNICAT channel. Today we want to show you the marriage of a chassis and a body, quite an important milestone in the production of a vehicle. We have shown you this chassis in an earlier video where we looked at the torsion of the chassis, and now today we will show you how we connect the body and the chassis to protect the body from the chassis twist with our 3-point subframe system. Before we assemble the body and the chassis, we have done all the necessary work on the chassis, and I would like to take the opportunity to show you some details we did on this particular chassis. When the chassis comes from the factory, in this position you normally have the battery box and the air compressed tanks, but to have space for a generator or larger fuel tanks, we normally remove these parts which you don't have to access every day. But you still want to have access to the power of the chassis batteries, and that's why we have installed plugs in 24 volt here, which are connected to the chassis batteries, which will later be in the body. Also battery main switches and the fuses, which are typically installed inside the battery box. The tanks for the compressed air have been installed inside the chassis rails, so we have plenty of space here for additional fuel tanks. This is the original AdBlue tank, which also has been moved inside the chassis, and here we have another large AdBlue tank, so the total capacity of AdBlue is over 100 liters. To improve the maneuverability of this 6x6 chassis, also a rear axle steering has been installed. It does not only reduce the turning circle and reduces the tire wear, it also reduces the impact of the tires to the ground if it's soft. As you can see here, the parts of the 3-point subframe have already been installed underneath the body. There is one pivoting support here, which is the front one. Then we have the main support in the center, and then we have actually two pivoting supports in the back. Actually, in the back we have two in this case, because the vehicle will have a heavy rack for an auxiliary vehicle on the back, so we have to bring a little bit more support in the rear area. Now, after the marriage has been done and the body is connected to the chassis, we can start installing the storage boxes, the fuel tanks, and we can complete the interior of the body. Once that is done, we will roll out, test the truck, including testing the truck in our test area where we can see whether we did a proper job or not when we go off-road and twist the whole vehicle. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one, hopefully.